Everyday English for boys and girls. Страница 170, May 25 to 31. This week's Proverbs. First think, then speak. Сначала подумай, потом говори. Молвишь, не воротишь. He laughs best who laughs last. Хорошо смеется тот, кто смеется последним. Time for fun. Potato race. A game. In order to play this game, you need 2 baskets and 8 potatoes. Divide the group of players into 2 teams and line the players up with one player behind the other. The starting line is in front of the first player. Then put the baskets for each team. Then mark the places where you will put potatoes. See the diagram, schema. The first potato must be 10 feet from the starting line. The second potato 10 feet behind the first one, and so on. At a signal, the first player on each team must run to the nearest potato, pick it up, pass by the other potatoes, run to his team basket and put it in. Then he must run back to the second potato, take it up, run to the basket and put it in. Then back to the third, and so on. After he has put the last potato into the basket, he runs back to his team and the second player runs. The second player must first run to the basket where all the potatoes are and pick one up. Then he must run back to the place marked for the first potato and put the potato on the ground there. Then he runs back to the basket for another potato, which he puts on the place marked for the second potato. After he has taken out the third and the fourth potato and put them in their places, he runs back and touches the third player. The third player must do what the first player did. The fourth player must do what the second player did. The game continues until one team finishes and that team wins. Bobby at the zoo, part 3. Giraffe is speaking to Bobby. I am a giraffe and my name is Daisy. I come from a hot country called Africa. There is no other animal which is as tall as I am. I'm taller than the elephant or the camel. But of course I am not as strong as the elephant is. You need not be at all afraid of me because I will not hurt you. No, thank you. I do not want to eat you up at all. I don't like to eat little boys and girls. Indeed, I don't think that I can if I try, and to pass by, пробежать мимо, миновать, to the place marked for the first potato, к месту, отмеченному для первой картошки, где раньше лежала первая картошка, to hurt, причинять вред. And I am sure I don't want to try. I eat leaves and grass and hay. I can get to the leaves of the trees because they have such a long neck. One day a lady came to see me here and she had some very nice green things on the top of her head and I wanted to eat them as they looked so nice. So I bent my head and took a bite of them, but they were not at all nice, really, and the lady began to shout loudly. She thought I was going to eat her up. I heard afterwards that those things were the flowers on her head, and they were not real flowers at all. I don't think people must have such things on their heads if they don't want us to eat them. Of course, I thought the lady had brought them to me, so I didn't see why I couldn't eat them, but I don't think that lady will come near my cage again. Are you asking me about my horns? We all have horns, both gentlemen and lady giraffes, but they are always quite small. They are not very useful to us for when we want to fight. We use our feet. We can give very strong kicks with our feet if we like, but we don't like to fight. We find that it's much safer to run away. You see, we can run so fast that there are not many animals who can catch us. Well, I must go now. Goodbye. I was very happy to meet you. If they don't want us to eat them, если они не хотят, чтобы мы ели их. Both gentlemen and lady giraffes, и жирафы мужчины, и жирафы женщины. I was very happy to meet you. Я был очень рад познакомиться с тобой. 3 match problems. Grammar through pictures. Present continuous. Teacher, you are not listening to me. He is doing his homework. What are you doing? Everyday English for boys and girls. Страница 170. May